There he is. Celtics is always big. Let's get that dub.
Hey, MP, I got some film.
That's what I'm saying. The way we've been playing, I can't wait to get out there.
We've been winning, but there's still plenty to clean up.
You're not wrong, but it's okay to enjoy this a little.
I am enjoying it. I'm enjoying it so much, I don't want it to stop, which is why I want to make sure you, don't get complacent. I don't believe in momentum.
You believe in hard work. I know. If we pull off 10 in a row, I'm celebrating.
Okay. That'll give you something to do while I'm crunching game film and finding all your mistakes. Like this, for instance. You want to talk about that?
I mean...
Let's get this win, MP.
Confident and ready for action, the Bulls as they head to the locker room earlier. The hometown crowd certain to give them a warm welcome. Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. Alongside Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce on the sidelines. Looking at the starting five for the Boston Celtics. White and Brown are the 2 and the 3. Kristaps Porzingis out there with Jason Tatum. And it's Pritchard in at the 1. And for Chicago, on the wings, it's the dynamite pair of Levine and DeRozan. Williams and Vucevic patrol the inside. And it's Rose in at the point. All right, Doris, you look at these 2 Eastern Conference teams. These are the 2 elite teams in their conference right now.
Many believe, B.A., this could be a preview of the conference finals. Both of these teams aware of that fact as well. Usually, most guys consider this type of game a measuring stick. Should be an intensely hard-fought battle.
And so off the tip, it's Boston. Here's Pritchard, guarded by Rose. Pritchard, the pass to Tatum. From 9 feet. Yep, that one goes.
Well, size and skill. Tatum on the interior. Yes, sir.
Rose outside. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And Grant, a positive for the Bulls over the last few seasons. They work hard to get good shots.
Well, B.A., that's definitely part of their DNA. They've had the personnel to do it and guys who are disciplined and patient.
And he can't get the first one. And for the Celtics, Grant, when it comes to something like rebounding, it's a total team effort.
Well, it's part of their personnel strategy, B.A. Get wings and guards that have length and toughness, which allows them to control the glass and switch just about everything defensively.
Got it.
Well, with the high release point, Jason Tatum can be calm under duress on the interior. That's nice.
Rose, left side. Boston with a rebound. First quarter, just over a minute played.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Let's go with a three. Connects again from distance.
I mean, his flame throwing continues. He's having a season for the ages.
And he's approaching the fourth most three-point makes in a season.
And that mark of 337 set by Steph Curry in 2021.
Grant, it's hard not to dwell on the fact that MP has moved past Jordan's total. The 86-87 season, he had 3,041 points. That was MJ's highest scoring season ever.
As much of a killer instinct as Jordan had, MP may be even more driven. He doesn't just want to win. He wants to do maximum damage.
Boy, that jumper is as pure as it gets. Jason Tatum off a pass from his teammate makes easy work of it.
Here's Rose. The rebound by Jason Tatum.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
And the basket is good. Tatum's got 9.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Here's Rose, driving to the basket, hauled in by Brown.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Pass to Pritchard. Shot on the wing. And it's cleared by Vucevic. And so it's Levine with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. 6-point game. Rose outside. 2 points. That one goes. Rose has gotten his second bucket of the game. Boston has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Brown against DeRozan. Pass to Pritchard. Tatum feeling it out a bit. Just 5 on the clock. There's the three. Chicago grabs the miss. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Cavaliers.
Yeah, they connected from outside all game, and the defense had absolutely no answer for it.
It's always a good thing when the defense is scrambling. Whenever there was open space on the perimeter, their shooters were able to locate it.
Now here's Tatum. 9 points in the game. Outside Porzingis. Pass to White. Takes a three. Boston, no good that time either.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Levine against White. From deep, Rose. They get the rebound. Launches a three. Yes, great play by DeRozan to set him up. He's got 11.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
Porzingis with a screen on Williams. Tatum passes to Porzingis. Looking to end the run. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 5 rebounds tonight. Teams are in the thick of it now, Grant. More than half of the regular season is behind us.
Yeah, in the thick of it is right. Teams are getting fatigued right now. This is the point of the year where the teams with the most depth separate themselves from the pack.
The Celtics making a switch here. Hauser's checked in, and so Rose knocks them both down. When talking about the Celtics, you'd have to say they have a unique 1-2 punch, Grant.
Yeah, I mean, think about it, B.A. To have Tatum on one wing and Brown on the other, that's a potent combination. And what a luxury for Boston. They complement each other so well.
And we have just about a half a season left. Here's our latest power rankings. Taking a look at Boston. No movement for them. maintaining their top 10 spot.
Well, right now for Chicago, they've proven time and time again this season that not only are they legit, but they could very well be the team to beat.
Porzingis finds Brown. Porzingis with a screen on Levine. Beyond the arc. Boston again missing. The Bulls have gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. On the attack, Rose. It's hauled in by White.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
Porzingis with a screen on Vucevic. There's Tatum with the 3. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
He got right into the flow of this game, hitting 5 of his first 7 shots.
Chicago's gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. Here's Rose. Sinks that one from the post. Rose has got 15.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
Tatum from long range. And again, Boston with the triple.
Hey, he's been efficient and effective. He's already hit 6 buckets out of 8 looks.
From deep, Rose. And again for 3.
Yeah, he's been hitting threes at a very high level. We haven't seen many better from deep.
That last triple ties him for 4th most made in a season.
Yeah, that's his 337th tray of the year, tying him with Steph's 2021 season. Only Curry and Harden have hit more in a single season.
So it's Chicago now. After the basket by Boston, here's Rose. Oh, he gets it to go. 7 of 13 now.
Always helps to get these kinds of looks, right? Super easy to convert from that distance.
Pass to Tatum. Porzingis with a screen on Williams. Here's Tatum. And he banks in the layup. He's got 17.
Well, off the dribble, Jason Tatum continues to perfect multiple options in his arsenal.
Here's Rose. And that one is hammered home.
And a solid pick to free him up for the dunk.
Boy, the timing there couldn't be any better.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Now here's White. Against Brooklyn, he was really on his game. And it's Chicago with a board. Vucevic has got 6 rebounds in the game. The drive by Rose. Yep, that one's good. And now a 5-point Chicago lead.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Porzingis sets a screen. Williams against Tatum. Over Williams. And it's Tatum missing. Chicago has gone 4 of 6 from deep to start this game. Here's Rose. Hauser grabs the board. And the Celtics shooting about 47% during this first quarter. Brown finds White. Pass to Hauser. Six on the shot clock. Here's Porzingis. From 9 feet. And there's White. That's good on the assist by Porzingis.
The more Porzingis proves himself a threat as a passer, the more dangerous he can become as a scorer.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. Chicago making some changes. Caruso comes in for Williams, and it's White in for Zach LaVine. The Celtics making a switch here. Chicago leading. Pass to Rose, and he slams it in one-handed.
Yeah, you love the unselfishness of DeMar. We know he's a capable scorer. That time sets his teammate.
1:50 left in the first quarter of the game. Brown inside. He's guarded by White. Hauser can't get it to go.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Here's Rose on the take, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Boston on offense. They trail by 7. There's 1:17 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Mikhailuk, guarded by Rose. 5 on the clock. And here's Brown for 3. Nails it from 3.
That three-point shooting sets up every aspect of Jaylen Brown's game. What a pretty shot.
Rose left side. The shake. And that's 2 points on the layup. Rose has got 30.
Clutch buckets. He's paving the way as they hit the home stretch.
There's 42 seconds left now in the first quarter. Brown looking around. Back to Mikhailuk. Pass to Clark. And here's Brown for 3. Chicago grabs the miss. White, the pass to DeRozan. Here's Vucevic. So it's both teams making substitutions here. There's 18 seconds left in the first quarter. Rose up top, coming off it to oh, big finish!
Oh, did you see that? Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. Good scoring in this one as we conclude the first quarter. Bulls out in front, leading by 8. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
The way they just continue to drive right at the defense, they've really been overwhelming them when they do this.
The other thing that's gone exceptionally well for them tonight is the shooting they've displayed from beyond the three-point arc.
Ball runs point with LaVine flanking him. Alex Caruso is out there with Torrey Craig. And it's Drummond in at the 5. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Here's Hauser. No points yet. Tatum to the rack. Second chance effort. And he sinks the layup.
Well, you love to see a great scorer create an easy opportunity. Jason Tatum gets a second chance points right there.
Ball outside. Pass to Drummond. Back to Ball. That one falls, coming off a Drummond feed.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Mikhailuk, the pass to Tatum. The three-pointer off the mark.
He started the game scorching the nets from deep. 3 triples in the first period, but none here in the second.
Well, the past few years, Jason Tatum has made a concerted effort to attack the rim.
B.A., he has gotten stronger. He has gotten more aggressive. Even with his offhand, Tatum is now special at finishing around the rim. You love this about him. He methodically attacks his weaknesses in order to become complete.
White, he's checked in for Caruso. And the Celtics also making a change. Stevens is checked in for Mikhailuk. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Levine passes to Drummond. The kick out to White. Launches it. Pass the ball. Gets another look. And again, Chicago, no good. And so it's Tatum who brings up the ball for the Boston Celtics. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. Count that one.
Jason Tatum is a thirsty scorer, and right now filling it up.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Zach LaVine talked about his path to stardom. He said, quote, "I've always viewed myself as a top-tier player, and I put in the work. If you expect yourself to be here, it's something that you have to go out and show each and every day. I feel like I've done that." Brian, that confidence was there from day one.
He's big time, Allie. Thanks for that. Boston trailing. Pass to Hauser. Outside Tatum. Cornette sets a screen. The outside leaner. And it's Boston scoring again.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Now here's Levine. And here's Ball, averaging around 6 a game. Clock at 6. White for 3. Hits a three-pointer. White's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Pass to Tatum. Clark with a screen on Ball. Down low. Tatum finds Clark. Here's Cornette. Now here's Tatum. Jacks up a 3. Tatum with another miss. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. White, the pass to Ball. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Here's Stevens. Still no points. Pass to Tatum. Clark with a screen on Ball. Whoa!
I tell you, this guy is capable of some amazing finishes. Jason Tatum, my goodness.
Here's Levine. To the paint. And Drummond with the jam.
You know, you have to use the bounce pass in that instance to make the catch easier.
Here's Stevens. Pass to Tatum. Clark with a... Chicago going with an almost entire new group here. Vucevic, he's checked in for Drummond. Williams comes in for Craig. DeRozan is checked in for Levine. And Rose is subbed in for Ball. A big group substitution here for Boston. Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Cornette. Brown comes in for Stevens. White, he's checked in for Hauser. And Pritchard is subbed in for Clark.
Showing off with the floater game. Not a shot you can swat.
Brown against DeRozan. Porzingis with a screen on DeRozan. Pass to Porzingis. Back to Brown. Will it go? Brown with very little space.
Well, you just love the concentration from Jaylen Brown. Contested jump shot, no problem.
Here's Rose. Takes it inside, and he converts the layup. Rose has got 36 points.
And they've been clicking as of late. Winners of 9 straight. MP's got to feel great about his team right now.
And feel even better if they win tonight. Make it 10 in a row. Continue this roll. Now here's Brown. Last game out, 36 points for him.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
From deep, Rose, good! Another from three.
And this is amazing. I mean, that moves them into 4th place alone on the list of most three-pointers in a season.
It's been fantastic to witness. A year like this does not happen very often.
Oh, the confidence he has, the confidence his coaches have in him. He's in the company of great shooters like Curry and Harden. Woo! When you finish like that, you deserve to brag.
Impressive, no question.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim. Okay.
Oh, count it! Tatum hits from way out.
Well, Jason Tatum always working to expand his range. He might as well be in the next county.
Here's Rose. From down in the low post, it goes. Rose has got 43 points. After years of dynasties and predictable NBA Finals matchups, Doris, we've now entered an era of unprecedented parity.
We have, BA, and it's an interesting situation for the league because what they've done to redistribute the talent is try to implement rules that prohibit those trios of stars from dominating the action as we have seen in the past. It's led to more interest. It's led to higher television ratings. I think it's appropriate.
Here's Tatum. The Bulls making their last shot. To the middle. Here's Porzingis. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Rose, left side. Goes back up. The kick out to White. From deep. Good. And it's DeRozan who picks up the assist. DeRozan's got 5 assists in the game. Boston calls timeout. The Bulls making a switch here. Levine's checked in. The Celtics also with a sub. Clark's checked in. .144 left in the first half. Here's Pritchard, guarded by Rose. To end the run, Pritchard gets it to go.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Rose outside. Clark grabs the board. And for Boston, they're shooting a decent 41% in the second quarter.
Thanks, guys. Well, prime time in their last time out against the Cavaliers just played phenomenal. He finished with 67 points, and he made a significant contribution from beyond the arc, as usual. He just went out there and played his game, absolutely owning the opposition in the process. Back to you guys.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked like he was enjoying himself in that last game. He had his offense flowing.
And Rose has got the ball here for the Chicago Bulls. When this game is done, they'll be off to New Orleans as they take on the Pelicans. It's a quick turnaround on the road, just one game. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Well, if you leave someone that wide open, Derrick White will put it on time and on target.
Now here's Rose. What an incredible scoring display he's putting on tonight. Can't connect from 14. Well, the Celtics shooting about 43% on this one. Inside, here's Clark. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest fives in the NBA.
Yet another bucket.
There it is. 50 points for him, and the record is his.
Boy, I'm in awe of his season. To have this many 50-point games is just something most players dream of.
Wilt Chamberlain's 1962 season is the stuff of mythology, but this record has fallen, an achievement for the ages.
And so it's Chicago. They're feeling great, a 21-point lead. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. Back after this.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so's our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out.
They have to love how the upcoming schedule is looking. This is a team that simply takes care of business when they're at home. They take pride in who they're playing, and they just love the fans.
And now talking about our current game, gotta be impressed with the big halftime lead for the Bulls.
Well, you could tell these guys are on the same page. They're communicating well. Each guy has his role and isn't trying to go outside of that, Shaq.
Yeah, and those are the best teams to play on. Everyone feels like they're contributing, but each guy is sticking to what he does well.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Well, Chicago shooting 59% in this one, a good average. Kicking off the second half, here's Joe Mazzulla's 5. White and Brown are the 2 and the 3. Jason Tatum out there with Kristaps Porzingis. And it's Pritchard in at the 1. Williams against Tatum. Porzingis sets a screen to the inside. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Jaylen Brown has improved as a setup guy. That pass was on time and on target.
It's been a career of ups and downs for Porzingis, but he seems to have found himself now, Doris.
Well, let's think about the start of his career with the New York organization. He was off to a tremendous start. Then the injury sets in, and obviously there's a physical and mental battle you've got to overcome. But boy, now that he's moved on, he is starting to become a force.
Rose outside. Outside, Williams. Levine finds Rose from outside the arc. Porzingis grabs the board. If they're going to go on a run, Grant, there's no better time than right now.
You're so right, B.A. I think they definitely expected a closer game than this.
Pass to Tatum. Lets the 3 fly. Chicago grabs the miss. DeRozan's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Rose. Another bucket. Wow. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
B.A., it feels like he can't miss.
Levine against White. On the wing, Tatum. 4-3. Gets the 3 to fall. Tatum's got 31 points.
What a weapon the 3 has become for Jason Tatum. Look out.
Here's Rose. Driving inside. Soft touch off the glass.
This guy has been unstoppable. It has not mattered at all what the defense throws at him. He's had an answer.
Pass to Pritchard. The three. Zach LaVine clears it away. Chicago has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Now here's Rose. Not a lot of room. Banked it in off the glass. Rose has got 58. Boston's gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. LaVine against White. Right side Brown. That one rolls around and rims out for Chicago. They've gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Rose can't connect.
In the first half, he was on fire from range, but he hasn't knocked one down since.
DeRozan against Brown. Pass to Porzingis. Here's Pritchard. The three ball. Buries it from 3. Pritchard's gotten his third basket of the night.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. And while we can, let's take a look at the rookies who are leading the way in points this past month. And that one falls for Rose. So he makes 1 of 2, and the second one misses. And the power finish by Vucevic.
How about those instincts from the 7-footer? Vucevic uses that size to snag offensive rebounds.
Tatum inside, working on Williams. Misses from close range. And LaVine has got the ball here for the Chicago Bulls. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Rose. Here in February, there's still plenty of the season ahead of us. But let's check in on the Rookie of the Year race and see which of these young talents is leading the charge. You take a look at Rose. He's shown us throughout the course of this season that he's at the top of his rookie class. So it's no surprise to see him in the top spot.
And there's no doubt he's the top contender. I'll be shocked if he's not lifting the Rookie of the Year trophy later on.
It's got to be him. In a season where we have a ton of worthy candidates, he has been the most outstanding by far.
Basket's good. Brown's got 8.
Oh, what a crafty move, causing the defender to pause right there.
Rose left side. And it's good. He hits another one.
Oh, make that 61 points.
Everything is going his way right now. White against LaVine. To the paint. The kick to Tatum. Pass to White. 4 on the clock. The 11-footer. Again, Boston.
Well, you like the poise of the young player like Jaylen Brown. He's not throwing up bad shots, just bides his time, doesn't let the clock affect him.
Rose left side. Outside White. Porzingis with it. His offense has been fantastic, averaging just over 17 a game. White with a screen on Vucevic. Porzingis for 3. Chicago grabs the miss. LaVine's got 5 rebounds in the game. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Boston has gotten 3 of 6 threes to fall in the third quarter. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
The Celtics have terrific depth. They have a number of reserves who could start for other teams. All-star Jason Tatum said those guys sacrificing coming off the bench, I think that just speaks volumes to the commitment that we have to be our best and to playing to our standard every night. Brian?
That's what it takes, Allie, right? Thank you. Tatum from long range. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Here's Rose. And got it! Another basket!
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. White against LaVine. And here's Brown for 3. Hey, shooting the ball well. He's 5 for 9 in the game.
his first triple of the second half. That makes 3 for the game.
Rose outside. Here's the floater. And Pritchard pulls it down. Boston has got 4 of 8 attempts to fall from deep here in the third quarter. Tatum against Rose. To the wing, right side. Porzingis for 3. Can't get it to drop.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Here's Rose. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
His arrow's been trending up as of late, and he's been magnificent tonight.
DeRozan against Brown. Porzingis with a screen on DeRozan. Pass to Pritchard. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Brown's got 3 assists in the game.
He's a new man this half, playing with much better intensity and getting results.
Some changes for Chicago. Andre Drummond is checked in for Vucevic, and it's White in for Levine. Chicago has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Pass to DeRozan. Williams on the wing. Drains the triple. Williams has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
Pritchard, the pass to Clark. Back to Pritchard. Kick out to Brown. The 3. Offensive rebound.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
On the attack, Rose.
You know, they continue to feed him the ball, and he keeps delivering. The leading scorer in this one.
A difficult situation for Boston. To the middle. Here's Pritchard. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. Pritchard's got 10 points here in the second half. Well, Doris, when he's off the court, Jaylen Brown is an outspoken advocate for education.
What I love about Jaylen, B.A., is that he's about so much more than basketball. This young man has a passion for learning. It's a very admirable cause he has tried to be outspoken for. You love the superstar level effort between the lines and outside the lines.
That one's off. Caruso, he's checked in for Chicago. Mikhailuk's checked in for Boston. And he can't hit the second. And the Celtics shooting well here in the third, hitting 50% of their shots. And out of bounds, the Bulls will take.
MP, you're up. Where's this thing out?
Here's Rose. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. The quick look, no good that time. For Boston, they've gotten 7 of 9 from the floor in this fourth. Alex Caruso is out there with Zach LaVine. Then it's Kobe White. Then there's Nikola Vucevic. And it's Rose in at the point guard position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Goes up on the baseline. It's wide right, hits off the rim. Boston's gotten 3 threes to fall out of 4 attempts here in the fourth. Lots of room, and the jumper falls for him. Here's Rose. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Good! That's another bucket! 71 points, and no end in sight.
He's in the zone. The defense looks helpless.
And so it's Tatum who brings up the ball for the Celtics. Next up, the Knicks in New York. That'll be the second of 2 games on the road. Here's Hauser. He's guarded by White. Hauser can't get it to go. Chicago's got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. Rebounded by the Celtics. Tatum's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Pritchard, guarded by Rose. Clark with a screen on Caruso. Tatum passes to Clark. Shot clock at 6. The 3 is up. Hauser can't get it to go.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
He got it again! Sensational!
Unreal. He's got the 4th most points ever in an NBA game. This man is on another planet.
I mean, what can you say? One of the all-time great individual performances in league history.
Honestly, guys, I don't know how you stop him. He's into the mid-70s scoring-wise. Now, Wilt's 78, Kobe's 81, and Wilt's 100 are the only higher-scoring games in league history.
And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. And the Bulls call time here. Williams is checked in for Chicago. DeRozan comes in for White. Here's Rose. It's hauled in by White. The Celtics have gotten 8 of 14 shots to drop so far here in the 4th quarter. From downtown, it's hauled in by the Bulls. Rose outside. And he drives in. Oh, another one falls.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. Outside Porzingis. Outside Brown. Pass to Pritchard to get back on track. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Brown's got 5 assists in the game. Rose outside. Another one falls. Amazing.
That puts him even for 3rd on the single-game scoring list. Simply amazing.
Man, I'm at a loss for words. His has been one of the greatest offensive games we'll ever see.
And to equal a mark set way back in 1961 by Wilt Chamberlain, that tells you all you need to know.
The open shot, White gets an open look and hits it.
Yeah, the evolution of Tatum as a passer is evident. This guy more committed than ever to making the right play.
Rose outside, and there's the drive. The kick out to Williams. Fires the 3, and again, it's Chicago with a 3.
Now, you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Well, you know this. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel.
Connects from downtown.
And their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start of the second half.
Rose left side. Outside for Levine. Back to Rose. Fires from deep. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds now. Now White outside Porzingis. There's Tatum with the 3. Drills it from deep. Tatum's got 44.
Well, what you love about Kristaps Porzingis at 7'3", he can see over any defender, and he's a terrific passer, guys.
Down low. Again! What an avalanche!
He has been simply unstoppable.
And he's now 3rd all-time for points in a game. 1 for the ages.
He's surpassed Wilt Chamberlain's less famous scoring mark from 1961, and Kobe Bryant now in his sights.
White finds Brown. 6 to shoot. Porzingis with a screen on DeRozan. Lets it fly. Brown, no good. And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for Chicago. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point hits yet again. Wow!
And that score moves him up in the record books yet again.
He now stands alone for 2nd place for points. What an unbelievable night here.
And with 81 in the rear view, he has only Wilt's 100 mark left. This is the closest anybody has ever come. And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Bulls.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
BA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And when we look at their record, this game pushes them to 49 wins.
And with just one game left to play between them, they've captured the first 2 meetings of the year.
And what a huge performance it was for primetime.
A quality offensive outing. When you get it going like he did, I'll tell you, it's one of the best feelings in basketball.
They can't really afford to leave points at the line right now. He would have loved to cash in on each of those free throws and trim the lead even more.
Rose right side, back to White. And here's Caruso outside. Rebounded by the Celtics. And Drummond with the jam.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
Outside, Brown. Clark with a screen on White. Here's Brown. Finds the bottom from 13 feet out.
Sweet little mid-range from Jaylen Brown. That 3-level scoring coming into play.
Rose outside. And he makes it on the layup.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Real smooth, guys. Great job with the tip-in.
Those are the kind of plays on the offensive glass that can tell you a lot about a player. Rose. And yes, another basket. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
So no problem for Chicago as they get the win, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our 2K team.
He scored how many? That boy been a bucket, man. He gonna break that 100-point record. Watch.
All right, we've now seen MP score 81, which begs the question, when's he gonna top 100?
Never.
Are you kidding me?
If anyone could do it, it is MP. He's the best scorer in the game and the best we've seen since Michael Jordan. But there's some stuff that went down in that 100-point game that wouldn't fly in today's NBA.
Like what? Total domination?
Okay, well, for one thing, Wilt's teammates passed up wide-open shots to keep feeding him. He's on record admitting it. Can you imagine the uproar if that happened in today's game?
People wouldn't like that.
Yeah, and he took more shots in the fourth quarter than any other quarter, and it was a blowout. And his teammates were fouling to get the ball back.
That's not great either.
I'm not doubting MP's talent, but the situation you have to find yourself in where it's a blowout, your teammates aren't passing up open shots, and you're not fouling to get the ball back? Come on, it's basically impossible.
So you're saying there's a chance?
I'm going to say it's a 1% chance max.
Well, if anybody can do it, MP can do it. And I want to believe. I believe, yes, he can. Yes, he will. Won't he do it? You're supposed to say he will do it.
He will do it if all of those things happen that I said.
MP's going beyond the moon, man. We going to infinity.
I know firsthand what it takes to score a lot of points on the court, and he's doing it. You got to give the kid credit. It's impressive.
So I'm going to Denver for the first time. Let's go, MP! That's how you do it. MP versus Salt Lake City, baby. Let's get it.
There he is, Mr. Player of the Month. Looking good, MP.
They may be on the road, but the Bulls still know how to dress to impress. A look here as they come off the bus earlier today. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. With Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. Levine on the wing along with DeRozan. Vucevic is the pivot. Williams is in the other post spot. And it's Rose in at the point. And for the Jazz, they've got Walker Kessler. Clarkson is out there with Monte Morris. And it's Hendricks in at the 4. And for those teams, Greg, already out of the playoff picture, what are they focused on at this point?
Next season? I mean, look, the reality is a number of these guys are playing for their jobs. And in the offseason, you want to be remembered for closing out strong.
And it's going to be the Bulls off the tip. All right, a special report now from the sideline to hear about this incredible season MP is in the midst of.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, after another 50-point game, MP set a record for the most 50-point games in a season. Just another accomplishment in what's been an incredible record-setting season for him. The hits just keep on coming. Guys?
Thanks a lot. So the Chicago Bulls able to put up the first points on the board. Kessler passes to Clarkson. Now the feed to Morris. Here's Abaji. The shot's good on the assist by Morris.
And Monte Morris' instinct is pass first, on time and on target.
And it's Rose with the ball for the Bulls. And we have to mention, Greg, the utter dominance MP has shown recently, right? A huge scoring night for him on insane efficiency. The numbers, you can't even believe what you're reading.
You just don't see stat lines like the one that MP had very often. Kevin, it looked like he had a cheat code on the way. He was making everything from the floor.
Stolen by Levine. "13 feet away, and it goes through once again. Nice hit there from Rose.
That's a great beginning. 3 for 3 from the floor.
Rose has gone 3 for 3 from the floor. On the wing, Morris. To the middle. Jazz passing it around. Clarkson against Levine. The shot by Clarkson, no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Hey, Greg, to touch on the Bulls for a moment, defense has been an emphasis for them.
It has, and they went through several years playing subpar D, and it cost them. They began to turn things around a couple seasons ago, and it has served them well.
For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Drills the three-pointer.
Yeah, you love the unselfishness of DeMar. We know he's a capable scorer. That time sets his teammate.
Here's the screen. Clarkson passes to Kessler. No good again that time. The Bulls have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. And it's Rose. This time the assist by Levine. 11 points for Rose.
Well, Levine has really worked on those playmaking abilities. That's a pretty pass right there.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Jazz. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. You take a look at Los Angeles. They're moving on up, 4th spot in the rankings this time around.
And right now, Chicago, they just crushed expectations all season long. Only a few people thought they could sustain this level of excellence, but here they are.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Morris dishes to Clarkson. Pass to Abaji to stop the run. Buries the long-range jumper. Abaji's got 6.
Not just a scorer. Clarkson is very willing to dish it when a teammate's open.
Here's Rose. Kessler with the rebound. Jazz trail by 5. Morris with the ball. And Rose picks him up defensively. Sweet move. Rebounded by Vucevic.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Another 3 for Chicago.
And look at how DeMar DeRozan tries to get the basketball around and trust his teammates. Love that he's allowing them to make plays.
Now, here is Morris. No scoring in this one. Kessler with it. Vucevic on him. 5 on the clock. Here's Morris. From 13 feet, it goes down.
Wow, the confidence of Monte Morris in the mid-range on display there.
Rose scanning the floor. Driving inside. Oh, and the jam by Rose.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. And so it's Utah here with the ball. After Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Clarkson against Levine. Launches it. The shot by Clarkson, no good. The Bulls leading by 8. There's Rose with the 3. Good! Another from 3.
His shooting has been something that we rarely see, and he's sustained it all year long.
Well, it's been an incredible journey for him as he moves closer and closer to second on the all-time three-point leaderboard.
And he's already surpassed Curry's mark from 2019. Next up is James Harden's total from that season of 378.
Greg, taking a look at Monte Morris for a second. You gotta be inside.
Oh! Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Awesome rewind, courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Morris. After Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Pass to Hendricks. Three-pointer. Nailed from three-point land.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Rose against Morris. Rose attacking, and he makes that one. Rose has got 23 points.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
Clarkson passes to Morris. And he drives in. Clarkson taking his time here. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Here's Vucevic. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. 10-point lead. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
Yeah, they were able to maintain focus in a hostile environment, and that led to taking shots that made sense.
Well, I'm sure they're still enjoying that one. You love going into a tough building, tough place to play, and shooting the lights out. Nothing like silencing the crowd.
Oh, slick move by Clarkson, getting around that inside contact to finish the shot.
Here's Rose, diving in, and finished off by Rose.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
Agbaji the pass to Clarkson. It's stolen by Vucevic. Here's Rose, and Rose throws it down hard.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. So for the Jazz, their last game a loss to the Wizards. And finished off by Rose.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Stolen by Rose. Goes up, and Rose throws it down hard.
Oh, he's put on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Now, here's Clarkson. A good portion of the scoring has come from him. He averages more than 18 points a game.
He's lost it in this quarter, no doubt about it. Nothing seems to be going for him. And you look at it, 8 of the last 10 points they've given up here coming in transition.
And the Jazz call time here.
Let's keep it up.
So Chicago going with an... Here's Agbaji. Last time, 14 points for him. Hendricks passes to Morris. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. The shot's good.
You love the aggressive play inside from Monte Morris.
We've got George. He's out there with Monte Morris. And it's Agbaji in at the 3. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And here's George. Still yet to score. Here's Morris. Launches a 3. George, no good.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Back in the 2022 offseason, Doris, the Jazz traded their 2 All-Stars, Donovan Mitchell and Rudy Gobert.
And what that got them, Kevin, was a ton of draft picks. But to me, the real prizes, Lowry Markkanen, who made the All-Star game, and Walker Kessler, who looks like a big-time stud, particularly on the defensive end.
So it's Utah now. The Bulls getting their last shot to go.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
Morris against Rose. Over Morris. Again, Chicago.
Boy, the consistency he's had tonight has been impressive. Really steady from the field.
George passes to Olynyk. And there is the whistle. That goes on Kobe White. That is his first foul of the game.
And still early in the period, and they're only 1 foul away from being over the limit.
The Jazz making a switch here. Kessler's checked in, and the Bulls making a change here as well. Vucevic checked in for Andre Drummond. Morris, no good.
and not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right. He stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Now here's Rose. And another one falls.
Up and up he goes as he continues this sensational season, now closing in on second place in scoring.
And GA, with the way he has manhandled defenses all year long, you have to think he'll make a good run for it.
And to even come near Wilt's mark of 3,586 points from back in '63 speaks volumes for the season he's had.
Offensive rebound.
And the way they have controlled the glass this game, really impressive.
And bottom line, more boards means more possessions. That's how you build a lead.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Bulls?
They have started this game looking to push the tempo, and it's working for them. Great job of scoring in transition.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
The first one falls, and we've heard defensive-minded players, Greg, say, man, everything is a foul nowadays. You can't even touch the guy. You can't defend. Do they have a point?
It's getting tough, isn't it? I mean, you can't use your hands. You have to be set. It's almost like they want defenders to be traffic cones.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Williams comes in for Alex Caruso, and Levine subbed in for Kobe White. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Primetime in the last game against Sacramento played superb basketball. He picked up 67 points, and he reached that total with some superb shooting from deep. Those were video game numbers he put up in that last game. Boy, it had the league abuzz. We'll see what he's got in store tonight. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. It's going to be interesting to see how he follows up that performance.
Yeah, he was the driving force behind that victory, but each night comes with different challenges.
What you love about this guy, though, is even when the defense adjusts to what he's doing, he'll make an adjustment right back. He is always ready with a counter.
Now, here is Morris. After the miss from Rose. Morris passes to Abaji. Outside, George, just 5 to shoot. The pass to Hendricks from the arc. They get it back. Passes it to Morris. They set the screen. Nice D from Levine.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Bangs home the trifecta.
They are trying to close this out strong, and he's the man who's put you in this position.
Now, here is Morris. He's got 7. George against Levine. George up top. Back to Morris. Over Rose. Hendricks passes to Kessler. Jazz passing it around, and the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And now we'll look at who's been leading the NBA in rebounding since the All-Star break. You look at Kessler. No doubt one of the most efficient rebounders in the game.
He has taken his rebounding very seriously since the break. It's really paid off for him and his team.
Clarkson, he's checked in for Morris. And the Bulls making a change here as well. White's checked in, and it's Rose missing. The Jazz have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the second quarter, just under 50% shooting. Greg, this Keontae George is explosive.
When he goes in the paint, he is like a wrecking ball. Very physical driver for a guard, and can be streaky, but boy, when he heats up, watch out.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
And the Jazz call time here. Now we'll look at the stats for him.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different scorer than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
And so George will bring it up for the Jazz. Defeated by the Wizards in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, I mean, hard time shooting the rock in that one, but they also didn't give themselves the best looks.
I think
another one goes. Incredible.
Scoring at a historic pace. What a treat to watch this young man play.
Well, Greg now tied for second all-time scoring in a season.
And to see his name sitting alongside the great Wilt Chamberlain, obviously elite company.
To halt the run, good on the jump shot. George has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
it takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player.
And got it! Another basket.
And fellas, he is now second all-time for points in a season.
Truly a season for the ages.
And while Wilt Chamberlain still holds the #1 spot for scoring in a season, he bumps down Wilt's second best campaign to third place. That's not light work.
Pass to Abaji. Launches it from deep. Rebound by Williams.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Vucevic off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
This guy, a strong rebounder who uses his frame well. Vucevic has a knack for being in the right spot.
Clarkson up top, White covering. Clarkson passes to Kessler. Out to Clarkson. They set the pick. Shoots over White. Tips it. Rebounded by Vucevic. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. From deep, Rose. Another three for Chicago.
Well, you can see why his teammates love playing with him. Vucevic willing to find the open guy.
Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
George passes to Kessler. Back to George. Clarkson for three. Clarkson missing again.
And he's still scoreless in the quarter. They might need to go to a plan B to help him get his confidence.
Here's Rose. And good! There's another.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. And so it's the Chicago Bulls with a huge 37-point lead to end the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. Back right after this.
Hey, everybody.
Look here now at Utah. They're not going to make the playoffs. We knew that. But they did show glimpses of what they could eventually be. Unfortunately, all of that will have to wait till next year.
And now let's talk about our game at hand. What a first half for the Chicago Bulls.
What we've seen is they're launching shots anytime they get breathing room. The defense has tried to extend out to the shooters, but in many cases, it hasn't mattered.
Yeah, you got to appreciate how assertive they've been, in total control of this game, at least so far. That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Really an incredible game from primetime.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
Taking a look at the Bulls. Vucevic is the pivot. Williams is in the other post spot. Star pair of Levine and DeRozan are your wingmen. And it's Rose in at the guard position. And that one drops for him. Here's Rose. Non-stop scoring machine here. Well, the Utah Jazz, GA, have one of the highest win percentages in NBA history.
And they're probably the greatest franchise to never win a championship. They made the finals twice. Unfortunately, they had to face Jordan and the Bulls both times.
Here's Hendricks. He's guarded by Williams.
Man, that's an explosive move to the rim right there. Teammates are just loving that one.
They sure are, GA. He was soaring through the air. Morris against Rose. Morris with the rebound.
Well, that's a case where a guy's trying to make a play, trying to take it up strong, but the defense was ready.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
And Chicago shooting the lights out in this one, 77%. Outside Rose. With the crossover, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. Chicago shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And both free throws good for Rose. Jazz have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Morris against Rose. Here's Abaji. Offline with his 3.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Bulls lean in on their veteran core. Zach LaVine said, you just got to be consistent every day and have championship habits. Each and every day, you've got to have a goal in mind and get to that mindset of, we're building for something. We've all sacrificed a little bit for the greater good. Kevin?
And that's what we're talking about. That's what it takes. David, thanks. Morris, no good.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight. Boy, as slow a start as you could have, just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
Clarkson outside. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Clarkson's got 7 points.
Well, give Jordan Clarkson a ton of credit. He has worked tirelessly on this shot.
Rose against Morris. Rose, good.
Well, all night he has made an impact at the offensive end. Now he's trying to shut the door.
Morris against Rose. Back to Morris. 3-pointer. Rebound by the Bulls.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Pass to DeRozan. Rose against Morris. Here's Vucevic. Banked in off the glass. Vucevic has got his second bucket tonight.
You have to admire the confidence of Nikola Vucevic. This close, he's focused on putting 2 on the board.
Clarkson against Levine. Now, here's Clarkson. He's guarded closely. Shot clock at 5. No good. Shot missing. Nice D from Levine.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Clarkson passes to Kessler. Here's Hendricks. He's guarded by Williams. Clarkson against Rose. Pulls it from 20. Another miss by Utah. Here's Chicago. They're on an 11-3 run.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Morris against Rose. Morris passes to Kessler. And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
How about the execution and pick and roll? Monte Morris, just great understanding of how to exploit the defense.
You know, Greg, one place you really see Walker Kessler making his presence felt is on the defensive end.
And boy, he has got a nose for blocks, doesn't he? I mean, able to detect shots forming and get a hand on the ball. It is such a gift that allows this guy to make such a big difference on that side of the ball.
Agbaji, the pass to Hendricks. Clarkson outside from deep three-point land. Rebound by the Bulls. Williams has got rebound number 5 here tonight. There's Rose with the 3. Offensive rebound. Puts up a 3. And again for 3.
Up the ladder he goes as the threes continue to fall for him as they have all season long.
And GA, with his performance, he is now tied for second for most threes in a season.
A mark set by James Harden in 2019. That's 378 triples shared for now.
And so it's Rose who brings the ball up for the Chicago Bulls. Their next game is in San Francisco, so a road game with the Warriors. They're in the midst of a 4-game road trip right now. That'll be game number 3. And again!
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. And the foul on Patrick Williams. That is his first foul of the game. George is checked in for Morris. And a change for the Bulls. White, he's checked in for Williams. Here's Hendricks. DeRozan defending. The shot by Clarkson, no good.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
The Jazz have gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the third. Takes the 3. Vucevic with the rebound.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
Here's Rose. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot.
They've also been scoring on the break with how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court. Anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
And a guy who's bounced around the league a bit, Clarkson tightened up his game, and now he is a key factor in what this team does.
And he's good on the second. For Clarkson, it's been about finding a place in the NBA that suits him.
You know what, Kevin? That is often the case for players who are not superstars, but are quality players. Jordan Clarkson came into the league with the reputation as a gunner. But here's a guy who can fill in as a starter, he can play off the bench, and he's always willing to accept his role.
Watch outside.
Olynyk finds George. Clarkson against White, 6 to shoot. Clarkson passes to Hendricks, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
That pass was about the location, puts it perfectly into the hands of his teammate.
George against Rose. Into the lane, connects again.
And that ties him for third all-time scoring for a single game. What an incredible performance.
Absolutely, a game not to be forgotten. He has put on a show. George passes to Agbaji. Kicks it to Clarkson. Off target from three-point range.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Drummond with a screen on George. Rose attack. Good. That's another bucket.
And that score moving him clear into third all-time for scoring in a game.
Well, G.A., you just knew it was a matter of time the way he's been playing. I'm sure he's not finished either. Clarkson. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got 4 rebounds in this game. Rose hits it again. Wow.
And he's nearing the single-game franchise record in scoring.
Absolutely on fire. Already a night to remember and approaching some history to boot. Now the pass to Olynyk. Clarkson against White. Beyond the arc. Clarkson missing again.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
Rose can't hit. Jazz shooting 39% from the floor since the half. Not really what they had in mind. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Boy, the big man, Kelly Olynyk, doing a great job going right into the foul. He doesn't seem to fear anyone.
For Utah, they have gone 9 of 13 from the line. And that one falls for Olynyk. So both teams changing it up here.
P, you're up. What's this thing?
Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. And a chance now to look at the schedule for the Bulls. On Thursday, they'll be playing against Draymond Green and the Golden State Warriors. And then on Saturday, they'll be facing Kawhi Leonard and the Los Angeles Clippers.
And for the matchup with the Pacers, that's going to be one where it would take a lot of errors and maybe a cold shooting night for things to go wrong. They just have that much of an advantage over that team.
Kelly Olynyk is out there with Walker Kessler. Then it's George. Then it's Morris. And it's Fontecchio in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. White against George. Passes it to Kessler. Steps back. There's the triple. And there's George. That's good on the assist by Morris. Morris has got his 8th assist here tonight. For Chicago, they've gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Here's Rose. And yep, another basket.
The good times keep rolling. Now tied for second all-time in scoring for a game.
Well, you know, the way he's been able to maintain his focus on offense all game, GA, the defense throws everything at him, but he still is scoring. Here's Olynyk. It's hauled in by the Bulls. And here's the fast break. Rose lead another bucket. Wow!
And he is ripping through this defense and continues his assault on the record books.
That score moving him clearly into second place for most points in a game. George passes to Fontecchio. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Andre Drummond picks one up. The Clutch Player Award debuted in 2023. Doris, what do you think of that honor?
Yeah, I think it's a great way to find more unique aspects of the game to celebrate. Listen, players have specialties beyond just box scores, and that sort of thing deserves to be recognized.
Lonzo Ball is checked in for Chicago. Pass to Rose. Double team on Rose. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by the Jazz. Kessler's got his 6th rebound on the night. Clarkson against Rose. Unloads. Here's Kessler. Can't hit that one. Good D by Drummond. Rose against Clarkson. Rose can't hit. Utah's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Clarkson goes in, and it's sent back by Drummond.
Well, you can't teach size, just the old expression, and Andre Drummond making his presence felt defensively.
From the baseline. The kick out to Ball. Hits it from three-point range.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
Clarkson passes to Fonjecchio. Back to Clarkson. 5 to shoot. This one for 3. Clarkson missing again.
Oof, rough game offensively. He's really struggled and really probably why they're trailing.
The kick out to Rose. Makes it off the glass.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
Morris looking over the floor. Pass to Kessler. And the NBA, Doris, removing the limit on the number of Supermax contracts that one team can have. Why is that?
Well, I think some teams on course to have 3 Supermax guys, just the way their players are growing, and the league opted for more nuanced ways to discourage big payrolls.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
Here's Chicago. They're on a 13-5 run. Rose with the ball, and it's Clarkson picking him up.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. Utah is shooting a meager 37% for the game. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's the 3. Fonjecchio passes to Kessler. There's the pick. Morris finds Kessler. Clarkson for 3. Craig pulls it in. Craig's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight, and finished off by Rose.
And you have to have an appreciation for Ball's passing skills. I mean, he just sees the floor beautifully, easily working the ball over to open teammates.
Kessler with it, working on Drummond. Kessler passes to Fonjecchio. On the wing, Morris. He's covered by Ball. Sinks the triple.
Well, Monte Morris, opportunistic from 3, sees the shot, takes it.
Chicago's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the 4th. Rose, and another one!
Kevin, I'm in disbelief. He set a new all-time record for scoring in a single game.
Well, Greg, a record that was for so long thought to be untouchable. He continues to amaze.
And he's now passed Wilt Chamberlain's legendary mark of 100 points, one that stood since 1962.
Thank y'all. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. We did it. We did it. Appreciate you. Hey. Hey. Yes, sir. Thank y'all. Thank you. Wow. Oh, wow. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Man, I can't believe this is real. 100 points. You know, I'm kind of mad they stopped the game, to be honest with you. It's better not throw me off my rhythm. You know what I mean? Listen, seriously, I don't know what to say. I just really want to get back out there, but thank you. Thank you to the fans. Y'all are awesome. Thank you. My family, my teammates, coach, all my coaching staff, the NBA. Shouts out to Wilt. Man, this is wild. I mean, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Wow.
Golden State has been the team of the last decade. But if you had to make a prediction, Doris, which team do you envision as the next dynasty?
Oh, Kev, sustain.
Utah's shooting has been dreadful lately, around 28% here in the fourth. And he lobs it up.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Bulls.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win, a game that not many will soon forget, and on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And in the win-loss column, tonight's game will push their record up to 54 wins on the year.
And with this win, it gives them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief two-gamer.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Rose.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Bulls. Rose double-teamed, and Craig has it in the corner, outside White. Here's Rose. Again, what an avalanche!
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Morris passes to Fontecchio. Here's Hendricks. Here's Kessler. Good D by Drummond.
You know what? Those are shots you just hate to miss when you get those kinds of bunnies on a possession. Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Here's Rose, and the dunk by Rose.
Well, they knew it would be a hostile environment, and they rose to the challenge.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
I am here with the MP, the man who just broke the most unbreakable record in sports. MP, 100 points. How did you do it?
I don't even know. I'm at a loss for words, to be honest with you.
Okay, well, you gotta try, okay? I can be patient.
I mean, you know, I guess I was just in the zone. And, hey, once I got to around 50, and my teammates saw how much time was left in the game, they started pushing me to shoot. Other than that, I really don't know what to tell you. I never had a game like this, not even in high school.
Man, how are you gonna celebrate?
Yeah, you know, me and my people are gonna definitely celebrate. You don't do something like this every day, so, you know, we're gonna do something special. That's for sure.
Well, whatever you decide to do, MP, it is so well earned. Congrats on one of the most incredible nights in the history of sports.
Thanks, Jamila. Appreciate you.
Appreciate you.
MP, what do you have to say after breaking the most unbreakable record in sports?
That's it.
That's it?
That's it.
The unbreakable record has been broken. Can you try to wrap your head around what you just achieved?
Yeah, it's gonna take some time. I might not ever fully wrap my head around it. I mean, Wilt Chamberlain's 100-point game has always been sort of mythical to me. I remember watching Kobe put up 81 and thinking, I don't know how he could play any better. That just made the Wilt game even more impressive to me. And now to sit here and have you ask me that question, and to know that I broke the record, it just doesn't seem real. But man, I'm gonna try to live in this moment and appreciate every minute of this experience. It's a once-in-a-lifetime accomplishment, and yeah, man, I want to enjoy it.
Let's go!
That was the single greatest performance in the history of all professional sports. No question about it. We're going to be talking about that forever.
Let's go. I wake up to a little bit of drool on my pillow, feel like it's gonna be a bad day. Yeah, I'm tired of shit, and the coffee ain't hit yet, damn, ain't that great. I don't wanna go to work, cause my boss is a jerk, and I'm not even that paid. I need a change in my life, cause I don't feel alive, and there's nothing that makes me happy. Hold my beer for a minute, I'm about to quit my job, cash in for a ticket. I'm going on a trip and I don't plan to visit. I'm gonna stay there till I feel like I'm winning, and this is just the beginning. I need a big change, help me feel like living. I need a big swing, home runs I'm hitting, and I'll never look back, moving on till I get it all. And we all got dreams, we all want things, but what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be? And do you believe you can do anything? But what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be? My strife, my right to fight, to die on. And this is my game to play, to claim a brand new name, And I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm a bit nervous that I might screw everything up that I've ever done. But what's the point of living if you ain't having fun? I guess I'll try this, try that, might miss, gotta find what I'm good at. I guess I look here, look there, over where am I scared, where am I at? I gotta make it in this life. Whatever makes me happy, know I'm doing things right. Sipping in the summer on a goose and Sprite, or find a nightclub for the end of the night, And we all got dreams, we all want things, but what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be? And do you believe you can do anything? But what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be?